Hello, it's me, the Enlightened One, your favorite cartoon friend. And today on the show, we're talking. Oh, hold on. Let's see what the show's about.
You have reached the Magician's Assistant. If this is the Enlightened One, today's episode is Paranormal Supercard.
Paranormal Supercard. I'm gonna win the lottery. Woohoo!
Is it me or did the Enlightened One sound like he's got a bit of a sore throat?
Yeah, he sounded a bit off there for a second, but I think he thinks the Paranormal Supercard is some sort of lottery system.
Yeah, maybe no. We could be actually winning a lottery. Who knows?
Maybe. Let's introduce ourselves. I am, of course, the patron saint of professional wrestling, that gingered up, paranormal son of a bitch. I'm Canada Dry, damn it.
Whoa, as always, nice intro. And I am, of course, the Magician, and this is the only paranormal show made for wrestling fans by wrestling fans. Now, Canada Dry, I've just been told by the interns we've got somebody backstage.
Oh, this must be Le Sapper.
Here he is. Hello, George.
Was abducted by aliens. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, they beamed him down. George.
After George.
We have a problem. Well, what do we got on the show today?
Well, we've got not one, not two, but three things in the vault. We've got a really awesome main event. We've got a supercard. We're going to be pitting some, shall we say entities? Is that the correct term?
Well, it'd be paranormal entities, creatures, and cryptids, I guess.
I guess. Let's try this again. George, are you with us?
I think the aliens just shot down my broadcast.
Yeah, something's going on here.
Hello.
Now, you also admit that batshaves.com saved your life.
They have.
Okay, tell us more.
So I was having enough of everyone calling me the ass grabber in the group, but not no more. Ever since I heard of backshaves.com, nobody's pointing the finger at me for having a hairy back thanks to backshaves.com or the ass grabber.
You're not the ass grabber anymore.
Never.
Right. Let's catch up on the comments. So, Heaven Renninger says, watching from the hospital. Hope everything's all right on that, on a serious note.
We care about you, Mega Moo. You're one of our favorites. You are loved. And
we love Mega Moo.
Send up some prayers to heaven for you right now, and just be blessed.
There you go. And as of course, we're always joined by Noob. He says, hello, how are you doing today? I just saw a tweet from Natalia Markova, and she's selling her iconic red and black gear. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Get it, Canada Dry.
And of course, Cade. What's going on, Cade? Thanks for
and this isn't just Cade. You know who this is?
Ooh, okay.
This is Bad Take Cade.
Is he on the wrong show? Should he be on tomorrow's show?
Bad Take Cade he's just full of bad takes.
There you go. Of course, Canada Dry. How's the week been? It feels like a while since
you weren't able to finish the show last week. You had to leave to go on a date. How did that date go?
Well, if you'd have tuned into the magic of wrestling, you obviously would have heard what happened. It didn't go to plan. She turned up half an hour late, but you know what? I was being a gentleman. I thought, let's just be nice. You know what I mean? I know things happen, traffic, snow, and other things like that. But yeah, and then obviously as the date really progressed, there's no chemistry there. Do you know what I mean? And when she said she didn't like wrestling, I was like, see ya.
That was enough.
Ooh.
So where did you go? Did you go for dinner? What was it?
It was like not like a posh restaurant, but just like a nice little chilling restaurant. Something like that.
Yeah.
We're not made of money, guys. Come on.
What did you eat? What did she eat?
Ooh, she was like a pasta type person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
and
Italian.
me, yeah, I guess. and then me, I'm a typical straight to the point, chip, bacon, like chips and like steak type guy.
So what you could have done is you could have went to the other end of the spaghetti, and she put it in, and then you're like, you get like Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, I could have, but you know,
The vibes
we'll
weren't
see.
there. The vibes weren't there.
They were not. They were not there at all.
Well, that's a little update. How have you been, George?
I've been doing all right.
Yeah, awesome. It's been a while since we've had Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie on the show.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so it's good to have you back, buddy.
Welcome back to the
It's
show.
great to be back.
And he was the original Bull of Truth.
That is true. That is true.
All
Right,
right, so let's get into one of our favorite parts of the show.
It looks like it's time to open up the vault.
Do you know the combination? Now, apparently, George, me and Canada Dry doesn't know the combination, but apparently there's a little thing going on with the intern saying you might know the passcode for this.
I might. Maybe all that alien abduction has helped after all.
Maybe you're right. Oh man! Oh, your
I mean,
your wit is unmatched, sir.
The question is, should I expose your code out in the open like that?
Well,
yeah, I'll tell you what it is. The code is Bosco. Bosco. And that's a Seinfeld reference if you guys didn't pick it up.
Right then, so Canada Drive. Yeah. This is the part of the show where we take a deep dive into the vault.
Deep,
so I do believe.
Deep.
So I do believe we've got quite a few things in this week.
Yes. So let's see. We're reaching down and deep in the vault over here. All right. What do we got? Okay.
What?
So this is at an auto body place.
Okay.
It looks like he's getting like a racing stripe painted on his car.
Mm-hmm.
And the auto body dealer guy, he was taking some pictures, and behind the driver's seat appeared an apparition.
What the hell? You have to really proper look at that.
Yeah, right behind the wheel. There's some weird figure there.
More to the point, though. Why would that?
He's only in two of the pictures, though.
Okay.
So that's why we know it's an apparition.
I just can't understand why a ghost would be like in like a body type thing. Is something bad happened there?
What if that's the former owner of the car?
Oh, could be.
Yes, I was just thinking that. What if either this was sold from a former owner, or somebody bought this car from a junkyard, and the former owner was killed in an accident by it? Well, not by it, but
why
in
are you
it.
Talking like that.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Maybe the ghost is like, wrong color.
Oh my! But put that up again. His face looks like it's a bit melted.
Yes, I actually see that now. You've pointed that out. That is
like it's in
really
a burn accident or something.
And you said that this is only in two of the pictures they caught?
Yeah, so they took like 4 or 5 pictures, and the ghost only appeared in 2 of them.
Right then, so before we show next thing, we've got a little question for Canada Dry here. It says, hey, Canada Dry, if you could travel to any country, where would you go?
Canada.
I think I would put a shrimp on the barbie. That's Australia, mate.
There you go. Hopefully that answers your question. So,
I don't know why that made you laugh so much.
It's just
that
I just never expected. Yeah, the accent really got me. So, Canada Dry, what else is in the vault?
All right, let me just reach back here. It's a little gooey. Let's see what it is. Oh, look at this. Today is March 10th, which is Have a Super Mario Day.
Everyone loves Super Mario. No
It's a
matter
me,
who-
Mario.
It's me.
Did you guys
Mario.
know about this day?
I did not.
I did, kind of.
So this is like equal to May the 4th, right? May the 4th be with you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I know that obviously that one,
Mhm.
but I never actually knew there was a Mario one.
Well,
funny
because
thing
the March and the 10 turns to the IO.
Well, Liam kind of looks cute. Cheers from Tokyo.
Ooh, how was Tokyo?
Oh, bless you from Tokyo.
We've just offended so many people just in 1 minute. It's
Was
funny
it
you
what,
obviously
the goo part when I'm reaching in and touching the goo? Is that what it was?
It probably was. It probably was. But yeah, the thing is, obviously, with Mario, is that we were actually talking about this at work, and we actually were like, "What is Mario's second name?" And
Bro?
no, it's actually
Or
Mario.
Mario.
Mario, apparently. That is a weird one, isn't it? His second name is actually Mario. So it's Mario.
His name is Mario Mario?
That is correct.
Really?
Oh,
If-
so
if
that's
this-
his last name. So Luigi's name is Luigi Mario.
And that,
You
my
know, if
kids,
this-
is, and that is knowledge is power already.
This could be a knowledge's power moment.
I will say, if this Mario movie that's coming out, whenever it's coming out, does not explain this, it did not do it justice.
If this movie does not drop on Mario 10, something is wrong.
Yes.
Minako says, "I'm not offended. Made me laugh. Bet Canada can't beat Mario in a fight."
I could beat Mario in a fight. What, you think I'm gonna let him jump on me? You think I'm gonna just let him jump on me? Like, if he's got the fireball, I'm fucked, right? But
There you
So
go.
is he doing his Super Smash Bros. Style or Mario Kart? Can you drive
I
good
thought
Canada
it'd be like-
Dry?
I thought we're going straight back to like the original Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers.
I thought
If
it
you
was.
want.
Well, I'm going back there because that's the weak Mario.
Right then,
I
Canada
think I
Dry.
can take that guy.
What else have we got involved?
Now, wait. Am I able, if I'm fighting Mario, am I able to also eat the flower? Am I also able to eat the mushroom and get big? Or only he can do that?
That's something else.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's reach back and involve. Let's do something. All right,
Right
let's
then,
see. I got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
What the?
You know what I see? I see music notes.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You know, like when you have the piano that plays by itself. You see this inside.
Yep.
And do you know what that song is?
No
It's
idea.
playing right now. It's do 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 do.
I originally thought it was going to be "I Believe I Can Fly."
No, we don't sing him.
Yeah, we're not getting done for it though, are we?
Oh my goodness, we don't sing him. You know why? Because he peed on people, and it wasn't accepted as proper. You know, crazy.
Oh dear.
We
Roxy says
didn't really
both-
talk about that video at all.
Oh dear. Roxy says both can use it. This show's too funny. Best podcast ever. Thank you very much.
Konnichiwa.
And of course, Bad News Kid says the Canada Dry song.
How does that
You've
go?
got
How does the Canada Dry song go?
I don't know. You've got a song.
George, how does the Canada Dry song go?
Dry, Canada dry. Dry, Canada dry. Dry, Canada dry.
Yeah. And then my head explodes and fizz comes out.
He's gonna fill you up with some of that bubbly and then drench you in maple syrup. I don't know what this is, but imagine I have a maple syrup bottle. Just
That is not what look. That does not look like what you think it looks like.
Oh, that's not that. No.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh dear.
geez, we're trying to keep it PG here. We're trying our best, people.
Yeah, but technically, it's for me. It's past 9 o'clock, so this is allowed.
Okay.
Ooh.
So what I want you to do right now is I want you to reach down, put on your safety belt, because we're going around the effing galaxy.
And we're good to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-pilot speaking. Please be aware that for the next 30 minutes you may incur some really, really bad language, so we do apologise for any inconvenience.
Captain. Captain. Captain.
Captain?
Where's the
Hello?
peanuts?
Can I smoke now?
Yeah, we've opened a window.
I was promised peanuts. Where are they? Am I getting my peanuts?
I don't think you can open the window. Who opened the window?
It wasn't me.
Oh, man.
That's what you do to those people who have their stinky feet right next to you.
So everybody then.
Yeah. Their feet get sucked out the window. So what do we got first for wrestling news?
So, Jade Cargill, obviously this past week on Dynamite, says that she's opening a challenge to anybody in Canada. The one name which has obviously been servicing
It has come
a
up
lot.
as Canada Dry. Me versus Jade Cargill.
Sorry, I've not got Canada Dry written down here.
Oh, who do you got?
I've got one Taya Valkyrie. Now,
Hey, Valkyrie. She's also from Vancouver.
there you go. So I'll start with George on this. What's your overall opinion on this?
Honestly, I would love to see this match, especially since I hear she's almost done with Impact or wrapping things up. I wouldn't mind seeing her in AEW, even if it is for a short little stint. And probably, I would say get her in a little program with Jade Cargill if they are still planning on to bring Chris Statlander back to have her beat Jade for the title. I've heard that's still up in the air and that she's still close to coming back again, but well wishes and we'll see.
Yeah, we
And
shall definitely see.
I think that this would be great because AEW isn't just signing people to AEW, they're signing them to Ring of Honor as well. So you have to get all those shows in there. So extra room in the roster.
There you go. Kate obviously says, I think it's Taya Valkyrie or Lou Fisto. I've heard this name quite a few times, Mr. Lou Fisto, but I'm not familiar with this person. Can somebody enlighten me on this one?
Well, Lufisto is in NWA right now
Mm-hmm.
and is a transgender wrestler.
Okay.
That's all I know about this person.
Right. Okay. So
Is-
let's say... Okay, that's fine. Let's say it's Taya Valkyrie. Is she going to be the one to obviously dethrone, obviously, Jade, or do you think this is more leaning towards Chris?
No, I don't think this
No.
is an automatic win on your first match. This is let's see what you can do in AEW match. This is, let's see what you guys look like. You better bring your best self, Taya Valkyrie, because this is your big chance to sign up to AEW. If you put a stinker out there, do they sign her, right?
There you go. I've already met Taya Valkyrie at 1PW, so I'm kind of happy on this, so I will be honest. But we shall see. I mean, is there any other names you think it could be, or is this what we think is going to be?
Markova, she's Canadian, right?
There you go.
Yeah, she's Canadian, eh?
Yeah, she's Markova.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, that'd be crazy. This comes out as their new gimmick is she's Canadian Russian girl.
Dear, we shall definitely see, but I hope it's Taya Valkyrie or Lufisto, obviously, as Cade mentioned there, but we'll tune into Dynamite on Wednesday and find out. So, next up, now, John Cena owns Theory. Now, Canada Dry, I'll start with you on this one.
You can't see me.
Is this good or is this bad?
See me. You can't see me.
That's what The Rock was doing with John Cena. So I loved it.
Yep.
People are saying that I don't understand it. Like it's almost like people have no ring psychology or ring understanding of wrestling. That this is good. Now, if it's obvious that Theory's going to beat Cena, and everything that he just said is proved wrong.
Yeah.
This is just to show everyone, can he beat this? Can he prove Cena wrong? That's all this is, and he will.
I kind of like that type of thing, that proving people wrong, because
Yeah.
you can do it in wrestling. You can do it obviously in life as well. That's another thing, proving people wrong.
Well, that's how you make stars, right? The star says, you aren't as good as you think you are. And then when you defeat what this established legend says about you, you're like, whoa, he's even smarter than the legend.
Yeah, we shall definitely see. I do think obviously the theory is going to go over on this one, but with WWE, we never know. Maybe.
What do you think, George? Are you thinking that this is a good thing or bad thing?
This is definitely a good thing. One, for the memes, because John Cena did this specific thing to The Rock, to Roman Reigns, and now to Theory. And plus, John Cena is a big name to where, since he's still on basically kind of like a Brock Lesnar schedule almost, but not really, but he's still a legend. So having Theory beat him also proves him wrong, because in a similar situation, look what they just did with Chris Jericho and Ricky Starks.
Yes.
That's also similar.
Yeah.
And everything else.
Memes, if you look at those memes, George, he beat every one of those people that he was talking shit about.
He did.
Here's the thing, though, right? And I've got obviously a follow-up question for this is, since Theory's obviously reinventing himself, he's not like the quote-unquote Vince McMahon type guy anymore. Do you think his popularity's gone up, Canada?
Oh, definitely. Since he lost that ring of cash in there, his stock has gone up so much. They had to make him lose. Everyone was pissed, but it was all for a reason, and they were right.
What about you, Judge?
Oh, definitely yes for me. Basically when Theory was full on Vince McMahon character, just listen to what Vince wants you to do and stuff, I wasn't behind it. But as I don't want to say exactly as soon as Triple H took charge, but as soon as Theory started making himself his own character, and everyone else kind of in creative backing him up with that, he skyrocketed for me. I started liking him more and more.
He's top 5 for me in the WWE.
Yeah. Honestly, it's also enough reason for me to come back to Raw every week and just watch it. Like, on top of the Bloodline stuff and everything, he's made his own segment on Raw, or just in WWE, for me to come back and watch every week. Because I want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I love, obviously, the reinvention. I feel like he's done so well. And I think he will be, obviously, now, it's quote-unquote reinventing himself. I think he will be a bigger star. And I hope, obviously, he does great things. So,
great things.
Right, so we're going to head... Right, then, so we're going to head to NXT and Roxanne Perez. Now, she obviously had a title match this Tuesday, I think it was. And after the match, she obviously collapsed. Now, a lot of people are saying, is this a work? Is this legit? I'll start with George on this. Thoughts?
I don't want to say I don't want to say anything like personally bad, but like if it's like a work or something, because I do think everyone needs to take care of themselves and such. And I feel like maybe something might have happened, or I'm kind of not sure how it is, or what exactly was happening. I do know, at least from what they showed or what you could see towards the end of NXT, that no one threw the X up, at least for the referees or from what I could see. So I don't know if it's something slight or maybe something major, but well wishes to Roxanne Perez and everything. Honestly, I don't want to lean any way towards a work, because anything that happens in the wrestling business, any small slight injury or anything, I feel like it should just be taken necessary, just because health and safety is always first and foremost before anything else, and not just wrestling, in any walk of life. So if anyone says it's a work, it's either got to be very good and done right, or some people are just sick and twisted like that. So
yeah, to be honest with you, mate, I cannot disagree with anything you said there. I think you're on point totally.
Well, I can hear the AFW crowd. I can hear them. And you know what they're
Canada Dry.
saying? You know what they're saying?
What's that?
They're
What's
saying
that?
sick and twisted. Sick and twisted.
Twisted. Canada Dry, what's your thoughts on this?
Oh, when I saw this, I instantly thought of Shawn Michaels when he collapsed in the match with Owen Hart.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought of, and I hope that she's okay. I tend to think that I think it would to kind of work this kind of stuff. It's not good.
No.
I don't think this to do a work on this is good. Like it's dangerous enough to try and do that. That's not good. So I hope that if this is real, that she gets better, and all blessings to her.
Yeah, the thing is, when I actually watched this myself, is as George mentioned there, I didn't see the X sign either, so I'm kind of like leaning more towards a work. If this is not a work, I'm just going to point this out, and this is genuine injury. I wish her nothing but the best. You know what I mean? Heal up pretty well because despite obviously fans liking wrestlers, hating wrestlers, they're still human beings.
Yeah,
they've still got lives. They're still genuine people. But yeah, Roxanne, whatever's happening, I wish you nothing but the best. So we'll end on that one. Right, so we're going to head to AEW and Wardlow. Now he loses the title not once but twice, and he gets broken into. I mean, Canada Dry, bad. I want to say a week for Wardlow. Would you agree?
Well, he had a good day the week before when he won the titles Sunday. But then his car gets broken into, and they steal the TNT title. Now, what is he going to do with this belt? Is he going to try and sell it? Is he going to just add it to his collection? Like, what's going to go on? I don't like you could get caught if you're trying to sell it.
Mm-hmm. But then the thing is, though, there's so many replicas out there. It's kind of hard to tell, whether it's a genuine one or, do you know what I mean?
You can tell if it's real gold or not.
Well, yeah, obviously on that score. But when I saw this, because didn't he put it on Instagram or was it his Twitter? I can't remember which.
It was his Twitter. Twitter, yeah.
So when I watched the video, I'm like, what type of sick individual breaks into a wrestler's car just basically not only steal his belt, but I think steal his gear as well, if I remember rightly?
He didn't have no gear.
I mean, George, what's your thoughts on all this?
Honestly, first, why are we still just stealing wrestling belts? Like, I know there's not a lot, but how many other people can you actually go get replicas from or from the internet that are actually replicas? I'm stating here. First, why would you steal another man's wrestling gear out of his car?
Listen, you're gonna break in and you're gonna steal whatever you want.
And
I don't think they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna take this, but I'm not going that far. I'm not taking the gear. I'm not taking the belt. I'm not that kind of guy. But I will.
Like the thing I have is at least if you're just like traveling or something, the thing I have is, why are you stealing a man's bags and just not his car? Like, it's all bad, but I'm used to more people being travel and just throw their travel bags out and just take the car.
Things. That's why, George. That's bad things.
But other than that, I know Wardlow's had a bad week. Winning and losing the TNT Championship. I'm okay with this to a certain degree. The other thing, the main takeaway I don't like from Wardlow losing the TNT title is that you've kind of put Powerhouse Hobbs with QT Marshall when he didn't really need it. And then that kind of, well, I don't know. It just made me feel like Wardlow he was strong, and then he kind of just got put down a little more.
Do you want me to go there, Liam, or do you want to go?
No, go ahead. I mean,
all right. So my thoughts are this: it is absolutely awesome for Wardlow because Wardlow has invoked responses like you guys saying this is bullshit. They're mad this happened to Wardlow. And what does it make you do? It makes you love Wardlow.
Mm-hmm.
And when Wardlow goes and chases that belt and gets it back, we'll all be yes. And we'll love Wardlow just a little bit more.
Yeah, I kind of get that, but the problem I've got is, I feel like the TNT title now is just getting passed around like an afterthought. That's how I generally feel. Do you know what I mean?
Well, the title is important, but not as important as us loving those people.
Yes, but I agree at the same time.
The title is important, but not as important as us falling in love with their characters.
Yes, but I do agree it's been a bit hot potatoed. I kind of wish every so often they would come back to, oh, he has a long reign instead of just, I guess, defending it every week or something.
Yeah.
But look at the title. It did two things. It made them both bigger stars in the end. It made Hobbs bigger, and it made Wardlow bigger because now we love Wardlow a little bit more.
Yeah, Cade says Wardlow should go after the World Heavyweight Championship or Samoa Joe's belt. I mean, I'm not against that. Do you know what I mean? Take both belts from Joe. Why not?
Well, I think, wouldn't that be quite the story that Wardlow would be the one to dethrone MJF? Like, that's really good long-time storytelling.
Yes,
and one thing to back that up is we know how good AEW is with long-term storytelling. So I'm really not against that. I would actually like to see that, but
yeah, that's how you end the reign of. You have like maybe another reign of the TNT title for Wardlow, maybe a month or two, and then he goes after the main belt.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Kate said that should happen. I mean, we shall definitely see on that one. But personally, I actually love that idea. I feel like everything just comes around full circle. The guy
and his hair will have grown back by then.
The only thing I've got against Wardlow, I feel like he needs to work on his in-ring a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the powerbomb like symphony thing. Personally,
but
I do love the high flying Wardlow.
Oh yes, I love the high flying type, but when it comes to like the symphony thing, it's like.
What are you doing?
I was pointing in the wrong direction. I was saying this. Please, more high flying Wardlow, less powerbomb symphony.
Yeah,
it's just when he does like anything simple like a swanton or just anything else he does, it just looks so awesome.
Yeah, his big guy off the top. It just looks good.
Literally, he looks like a legit cruiserweight and stuff. It literally looks like I'm watching Top Flight, but it's Wardlow.
Yeah, I love the high flying from the big guys.
Right then, so we've got two more stories to obviously quickly run through. This is probably one of the most saddest things I saw on obviously wrestling this week. It was obviously on WWE Raw. Jey Uso turns on Sami Zayn. This really, really made me really sad. I'll start with Canada Dry. Your thoughts?
Oh, what a dick he is. Oh, wow. Like, this guy loved you. You feel for Sami Zayn. But is there more to this? Is he doing it, get back in the bloodline, and then destroy it from within?
Could be. I mean, George, anything to add on this one?
I kind of did have maybe Jey Uso and eventually Jimmy Uso kind of aligning themselves with Sami Zayn. But, I mean, that could still happen to destroy the bloodline from within, like Canada Dry said. Otherwise, it is sad and a shocking turn, I would say.
Yeah, the thing is, once obviously this turned on Sami, the first thing that went from Ed was blood's thicker than water. That's the old saying, do you know what I mean? Like family, there's nothing bigger than family. But I still, is this all bloodline thing Canada Dry? Are we still invested, or do you think it's dying down a little bit?
It's going to be killed after Mania because it's just you wasted Sami Zayn by not having him against Roman Reigns in night 2 or night 1, whatever.
Dear. Noob says
you kind of killed the bloodline by not treating it properly to a proper end.
I really don't know how to answer that one. I will be honest. But yeah, the thing is, I think it will be ended after Mania, but I do feel for obviously Sami because he just cannot catch a break. He's getting beat up every single week. Do you know what I mean? Poor guy. He's taking a beating.
He's taking a beating. What do we got next on the show?
Right then, so we're going to end on, as always, Canada Drive, we like to end on something positive. So we're going to head to Ring of Honor, and Mark Briscoe announced at Supercard of Honor, I do believe that's the
Reach
next
for the
pay-per-view,
sky, boy.
there will be a ladder match to be crown a new tag team champions. Now, I do believe the Lucha Bros have obviously been added to this, but I kind of love the name for this. I love the thing all the way around. We obviously there were questions asked what's going to happen with obviously the tag team titles, but Canada Drive, thoughts?
I think they should make a new tag team championship belt with like some little reach for the sky written on it or something Mark Briscoe or Jay Briscoe. So yeah, that would be cool. Have new tag, and then Mark can keep the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, I'd absolutely love to see that, George.
I love this all around. Obviously the ladder match, and we already have the Lucha Bros in. Just go bonkers with this, all out. I do love that Canada Dry suggested new tag titles. Throw Briscoe's tribute in there somehow, some way, like just put their finisher on there, as we've seen with current and past belts, on just wrestlers and like their finisher or even a move in there, just pseudo in the title that they could do. Other than that, I can't wait for this.
No, I'm absolutely excited for this. I mean, I want to see the Kingdom obviously added to this because that's probably one tag team I actually do like, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. I mean, when it comes to tag teams, I absolutely love it with the ladder matches. Because
do you see FTR and the Young Bucks being in this?
Most definitely.
FTR, yes. Young Bucks, I don't think so yet, but who knows? I think it'd be more.
I think they'd be fighting to try and get in this match.
I'm not against it. I mean, but
I think Young Bucks would be fighting with Tony Khan. Please, just let us be it. Just let us be in it.
Yeah, but then the thing is with that is you're gonna have fans saying, "Oh, the Young Bucks are abusing their power." Do you know, like the typical fan base does sometimes?
Yeah, I don't care. I
don't care. Honestly, I would tell them I'm doing this for my friend. I don't care what anyone says.
That's what I'd say. Like,
yeah,
definitely they want to be in it. They're probably fighting with someone right now as we speak.
Right then, so that's the end of the Galaxy news. Now we're going to get into a segment which seems to be taking off for the past 3 weeks. It's of course
crazy. How many people?
Paranormal activity.
Stuff from Paranormal Eats.
Now, George, did you see the video with me and Canada Dry doing the apple and ketchup?
Yes, I did.
Let's get a response. Yes.
You guys are madmen. That's what I have to say.
Now,
also, I have a shame on everyone in the AFW chat, especially me, because we didn't send videos trying it afterwards.
Well, you told me you're going to give me a strawberry milk with orange juice mixed. You told me that. So you owe me a strawberry orange juice concoction.
I will, because I have to run to the store. And I will record the video, because you will believe me that it tastes like Skittles.
What do you think it would be good? Milk, strawberry milk, and orange juice. You think this is going to be good, Liam?
No. End of discussion. Now, so we've got 2 videos, and of course, Michael Smith is back with another video. I mean, this guy's crazy. He does that many combinations. So let's see what his combination is this week.
Michael Smith here with Paranormal Eats. This week, I have an orange and toothpaste. Who says you can't brush your teeth and eat breakfast at the same time? It's not bad, but you definitely get overpowered with the toothpaste. So I'm going to give that probably a 4 out of 10.
Wow.
Okay, I thought he was,
Oh, is it?
and then try and brush his teeth with it afterwards. But
Yeah. Oh, if you had a toothbrush afterwards and started just using it.
What the hell? Wow. Wow. I mean, what are we going to say about that, guys?
It's minty and fresh. That's what I got.
Dear. And then
scented
got
orange.
I have no.
That sounds like a finisher in wrestling.
John says, "Ew." Yeah, John, I fully agree there, mate. Totally. Dear. Now we've got another one here, and I'm going to be honest here, I've completely forgot this guy's name.
Jay Brock.
Jay Brock. Now let's see what combination
What are you
he
laughing
got.
at? What is it, Jay Brock?
All right, so I'm experiencing some chocolate cake right here. It's really delicious. I got this rowdy sauce. It's in this cup right here. It's that homemade house sauce that I got where I work at. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up real fast. Barbecue and cake. Mr. Harder would love this. He can't wait. And I got it hot and fresh too, so that way it stings a little bit. All right, so here it is. There we go. Ooh. Definitely doesn't go good together, but not bad. But I still wouldn't put barbecue and chocolate cake together, though. I don't know how anybody else would like that, but I know that would make my heart burn.
One thing I love about that is he's like, oh, this is not good. It's at that point he realized he made a mistake.
You know what's funny about that is this is not good as he's licking the spoon.
He secretly loves it. It's not good.
Dude.
I'm going to finish this over here.
But of course, people watching, if you've got crazy combinations, send them. The more you send, the more we play. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, well, as long as we have the videos, we'll keep the Paranormal Elite segment going.
That is brilliant. That has really made me laugh. I'm going to be honest. But right then, so we're a bit behind schedule, but let's get into our main event, or as we call it, story time.
Da, 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 da.
Do you know if you're not careful, you can actually make sense jump with that intro.
It's a freaking 80s or late 90s, early 90s video game, and he's making them jump.
Oh dear. Now, Canada Dry, this is obviously an idea you came up with, so please tell everybody about the idea.
All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the Paranormal Supercard?
This is brilliant. Now, explain obviously what the concept is here, Canada Dry.
All right, so we got your cryptids. We have your angels, your demons, your aliens, and everything else. Even Frogman.
I think what Canada Dry's meaning to say is like we've kind of like picked it off like different entities, and we're going to try and work out who would win in a match or a fight to the death.
Should we sing the anthems now, or that for after?
We'll save that later. That's for
okay. We'll save it for later. Okay. All right. So we got our first match,
which is of course, which is it, Canada Dry?
It is a spooky ghost versus an angry little boy who's spoilt.
Can I just ask, how did you come up with this one? Because this is weird.
Well, I just thought it would be funny. And, the kid's always scared at nighttime. Mom, Dad, I see a ghost in my room. And then, the mom comes in, turns the light. There's no ghost. But there's always that kids always scared of like the spooky things in the night that maybe aren't real, maybe they are.
I can just imagine though the ghost is like, oh my god, why is he getting mad? What's he getting mad for? What's going on? Chill.
Boy, little shit.
George, I mean, what's your thoughts on the first matchup?
Well, I need this dude's Halloween costume. This man has got a good costume. I need it.
The ghost.
And well, are we really sure this little boy is scared of ghosts, or is he scared of the dark?
Or both?
Well,
or is it what he sees when he closes his eyes?
Isn't that like MJF as a kid there? Like, can you put that up again? Yeah, it looks a lot like MJF.
Yeah, I can.
What is that, MJF in overalls?
Yeah, poor MJF had to wear overalls. This is just before he was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, of course.
Ooh.
But the question is, who would win in a genuine wrestling match or fight or what we're saying?
This is a match. These are all matches on the card. So we got. I'm gonna go with the little boy because a ghost can't really do much. He just scares the shit out of you. And the power of the human spirit will win over a ghost any day.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna say the ghost because the kid will be like, I'm bored. I'm gonna sleep. He'll just literally get to a point where he's like, I can't hit him. I can't do nothing. I can't grab him. I'm just gonna give up. Because I think when somebody's that angry, eventually they will actually just give up. I will be honest. But George, what about you? Who would win?
You are the tiebreaker here now.
Ooh.
You're gonna put someone over here.
I'm putting my boy Casper over. Of course he would kick the little boy's little tushy.
All right, so the first match is 1, 2, 3, and your winner,
the ghost,
Casper, the friendly ghost.
Well, so from the start of the first match, it was called Ghost. Now it's called Casper the Ghost.
Well, I just made him a face because he won, so I had to reinvent him on the fly.
We got to put him over somehow.
Yeah, he was evil. Then he became a babyface in this match after beating that little brat.
Okay. Match number 2. It is, of course, a interdimensional championship. Is that Frog?
Oh, the interdimensional championship. That thing is beautiful. Have you seen that thing?
I have not.
It is gorgeous. I just say, and thank you to backshaves.com who's sending me one in the mail right now.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So what's this matchup? Is it a
we
frog
got
or a toad?
the Skinwalker from Skinwalker Ranch versus the Toad Man of Loveland.
Ooh, now I remember doing the Skinwalker Ranch, and I know how angry they can get and how vicious they can be. So, wow, is this really a matchup, or is this just like a one-sided David versus Goliath type thing? I mean, George.
Well, let's tell you a bit about the Toad Man, though.
Okay.
Tell us. Frogman of Loveland is from first seen in Ohio in 1972, and he's 4 feet tall. And he was once again seen in 2016. But I feel this is a squash match for the interdimensional champion. Like, I don't think he's really stacking up to the Skinwalker.
Wait, so you said he was seen in 1970 odd, then 2016 was seen after that?
Yeah, like he was once again seen recently.
What was he done? Retired?
I don't know.
Does it come out of retirement?
Maybe he had some addiction issues and had to work through that.
So has he had that title for so long?
Well, he is the champion now. He's like one of those fabulous moolah type of people that just don't attend. So do we see a title changing hands here tonight?
Me personally, no. I think the guy from Skinwalker is literally going to destroy the Toad.
Well, he's not the champion.
Wait,
Frogman is the champion right now.
Okay, then yes, I think we will see a title change. I think the guy from Skinwalker Ranch will absolutely destroy this kid.
Oh yeah, those guys are mercifulness.
Okay, George, what about you?
Merciless.
I would go the opposite, but this frog is no turtle. This is a squash match.
Oh, so this is like one of the quickest title changes in interdimensional championship history.
Yes, this is
All right, so
quicker.
I'm also going to go with the young upstart, that kid from the Skinwalker Ranch. The Skinwalker.
So, the Skinwalker. 1,
We got
2, 3. Ding,
Ding,
ding, ding,
ding,
ding, ding. Wow.
new champion.
I'm digging-
New champion.
New champion.
We have the Skinwalker backstage. No, just kidding.
So I'd like to thank you all the people supporting me, and yeah.
And also, I'd like to give a shout out to backstage.com. Give me the strength and the endurance to win this championship.
Oh dear. Now, next up is one I'm actually looking forward to. It's, of course, the Grinning Man, or the Gurning Man, is that correct?
It's the Grinning Man.
The Grinning Man, and is that the guy from
That is
Chernobyl?
the Mothman of Mount. No, sorry, Pleasant. Where is it? Hold on. Was it Pleasant Place?
That looks a little bit like the guy from Chernobyl.
Yes, they're very similar. Yes.
So the Grinning Man and the Mothman. Wow, this is actually a hard one to call because I feel like these two would actually give each other a run for the money.
Yeah, I think this is a good one too, and I like where you put this on the card because you don't want to be messing with that championship match because you maybe put this in front of it. It's not going to be very, very good, right?
No. Wow. I'm kind of torn between this one. I mean, you're gonna have to come back to me on this one, George. What about you?
I'm sorry. What were their names again? Grinning Man. And who was the other one?
Again.
Who?
The
Yes,
Grinning Man on
Grinning
the
Man.
left and the Mothman on the right.
Oh, Mothman. That's who it was. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm like, why does he look like a gargoyle when he's obviously a Mothman?
No, the
Oh.
Mothman was in Point Pleasant. I think that's what it was.
Mhm.
And he caused that bridge to crash down.
Yes.
And then at the same time, right around the same era, we got the Grinning Man going around freaking the shit out of people.
You know, honestly, by a very, very close margin. This is like very close, like a very, very thin push. I'm going with the Mothman.
Whoa.
He was seen. What?
I'm just.
Oh.
Okay, at one point, we're Mothman. Liam, what you got here?
I'm gonna say the Grinning Man, so I'm gonna throw it over to you to who actually gets the win.
Oh my goodness, so much responsibility on my shoulders right now.
Look at you have the weight of the whole universe.
I know. The weight is on my shoulders here. All right. And all of a sudden from the top rope, the Grinning Man. Oh, crossbody. And he did the 1, 2, 3. And oh my goodness, your winner is the Grinning Man.
He's so happy.
He's so happy. Oh,
His happy face is his grinning face.
Yes.
His mad face is his grinning face.
Yes. That's what's so scary about it, really, right? The fact that he's just always, regardless of his emotions, he's just always smiling. It's just
Can you
creepy
imagine?
as hell.
Can you imagine though seeing that in the dark? Just a man actually like grinning, like you're like, okay.
I love it. Your attempt to smile like the Grinning
Oh dear. Match number 4 is Alien versus what the bloody hell is that thing?
This is an Alien versus the Taz. No, not the Tasmanian Devil. The New Jersey Devil.
Wow.
Tasmanian Devil. Wow.
That would have been more interesting.
Yes.
That would.
Okay, so I think intelligence-wise here, you're going to have to be looking at the Alien, maybe pull out a probe, maybe use some ray gun. I can't see as much coming from the
Ray gun.
Yes, the New Jersey Devil.
Yeah, I'm kind
So
of.
I'm going to go Alien straight off the bat.
Yeah, I'm actually in agreement there with the alien thing. I feel like the technology that aliens actually have is basically second to none. I feel
So
like
George, we don't care what you think.
You should already know what I think.
We set you up to actually have your vote not important here.
But
You should already know what I think.
Okay,
but George,
who are you going to go with?
Who's been abducting me the last few months, weeks?
Yes. The ones
Be a
who
few
made you
things.
how you are.
Yes.
are they paying you to say that?
I believe
What?
so. I know.
What are they
I know
paying-
something's gonna happen if I don't pick him, though.
What are the aliens paying him with?
Food.
Oh, alien food. I can't imagine it being good.
But George, just for obviously reference, we're picking
Alien.
Alien.
Oh, I didn't think there'd be such a squash match.
No,
Holy
I think that's
crow.
probably the biggest squatch of the lot. A squatch
Yeah,
of the
and it's
lot.
unexpected. You just like discriminate. No, you disintegrated him.
You don't need to take me to your leader, Earthling.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes, we do.
And we
Yes,
got the
do.
1, 2, 3. Was this a title match or no?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Right then. So next up is we've got a tag team match now. So this is going to be interesting. It is the Men in Black versus the Black Eyed Children. Now, it's children versus men. I mean, what can we say about this
Well,
one?
here's what I want to say. These Men in Black have been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They've been on the different cards, Paranormal Mania, whatever, all those shows, all those big shows. And they need to do the right thing and put over these kids. You got to get the tag teams into the next millennium, right?
That is true. That is true. But I'm going based. The thing is, it's like obviously we did the story a few weeks ago with the Black Eyed Children. It's like no one knows what happens if you actually answer the door to these kids. It's like, I mean, that still remains a mystery. The Men in Black, there's a lot of mystery. Yeah. I'm going to say the Black Eyed Children goes over on this one. I think this is going to be the upset of the night.
All
The
right.
upset of the night.
What are you thinking, Georgie boy?
I'm thinking. Now, hear me out.
I'm hearing you out, buddy.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
live.
Men in Black. Mostly because of their little flashy thingy. No more. No more memory for you.
It's not the Will Smith Wild Men in Black.
It's not the movie.
These are the paranormal creatures that kill people and tell them we were never here.
See, I'm doing a total heel work on you guys. Men in Black go over. They have the numbers advantage. They distract the ref.
Okay, so you're going.
They cost the Black Eyed Children the match.
Okay, so you go Men in Black here.
Men in Black.
Which means
All right,
Canada's right. You've got the deciding factor again.
Okay, so I thought the Men in Black were going to win this, but little did I know, one of the children in black, not children black, black-eyed kids, one of the black-eyed kids, put their apple in their tights, put some ketchup on it, ate it, and then delivered the super punch.
What's that
And they
called?
got the
Apple
win.
punch?
The apple punch, the apple ketchup punch, and they got the 1, 2, 3.
He was
So
really
this is-
catching up for that one in that match.
So new tag team champions.
He just says tag team. Yeah, 2 new tag team champions. Wow, that's definitely the upset of the night. I mean, who
Yeah,
knows?
I think the Men in Black did what was right for the business.
Of course, of course. Now, match number 6 is probably one of my favorites. It's of course Bigfoot versus
The Yeti.
this. For me, is going to be an absolute slugfest. 2 big David versus each other. Just
David and David, who the hell? Goliath and Goliath.
Goliath and Goliath, whatever. But this is going to be an absolute slugfest. You know what I mean?
You know what this is, Liam? You know what this is?
What?
This is big old meaty monster slapping meat.
I would go as far as saying I would think this match would end a draw.
This is a big old hoss match.
A lot of meat on the line.
Yes, a lot of meat. But you know what? I'll go first this time, and we'll go down to George after.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Yeti. That thing is a survivalist. He is in the woods. He's in the snow. He's in the cold. He's not in the warmer climates. This guy is tough.
Yeah. Okay. George.
Let's see. I think I'll go my own way. I'll go with Mr. Sasquatch himself, Bigfoot.
Okay.
This is big, hairy, meaty men slapping big, meaty, hairy man meat.
Yes.
But I feel.
And they can also use factchecks.com, can't they?
Yes, they both
They
can.
Yes, they can. I was originally going to stick with.
Oh,
draw,
it's
but
on
I
you
think-
now. It's on you.
Of course, but now obviously kind of. I think the thing what's turned it for me is kind of dry saying the survival type thing with the Yeti. Do you know?
Yeah,
Obviously,
tough.
surviving in cold weather. Yeah, I'm going to obviously go with kind of dry on this one. I think the Yeti would take this.
Yeah, he's just 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why I picked him. He's just a little bit tougher.
Now we've obviously had tag teams. We've had obviously thinking, but we've not had women yet. So we're gonna get the women's match out of the way. So
Right.
this is the Bell Witch versus.
The woman in white.
Now, obviously, I've got a little bit of backstory for obviously the Bell Witch. So, according to the legend, from 1817 to 1821. Now, this obviously the witch had special powers, which was being able to be in more than one place at a time, shapeshift, and even like affecting the environment. So she's got a lot of powers based on the Bell Witch. So I'm gonna obviously let you guys obviously pick your winner, then obviously I'll pick mine. So kind of dry.
So let me give you a little bit of backstory on the woman in white. So she's everywhere from the haunted houses. She's the one that you see in the window. You just see this woman in white. She's that one by the lake, just walking on the water. The woman in white. And then
So
she's
she travels a
on
lot.
the side of the road as you're driving your car, walking along the side of the highway.
So basically, what you're saying is she travels a lot.
She gets around.
Okay. Are you saying the lady in white wins?
She's a bit of a mystery. I could see her possibly pulling this out, but we don't know enough about her, so I'm gonna give the edge to the Bell Witch.
Okay, George.
I shall go the opposite. I will go with the lady in white. Now, the Bell Witch can probably be here, there, and everywhere, but who's to say the lady in white can't just be there right behind you, like a stalker you just can't get rid of?
That's scary.
That just made me. Ooh, that's give me shivers. That one. So it's back to me. Obviously, as a decider, I'm going to say the Bell Witch because I feel like the when you can control the environment, you can be in one more place than one. Well, more than one place at a time. That's to me is an advantage. The lady in white, there's obviously a lot of mystery. We still don't know enough about that person. So,
George,
yeah,
you want to do the pinning for him?
1, 2, 3.
Now,
Ding, ding, ding.
Is she the new
Well,
women's
wait,
champion, or is she still champion?
who was the champion? You have to decide on that one.
Okay, yeah, she's still the champ.
Still the champ.
Okay. Right then, so we've got what we call the co-main event. Now, this is match number 8, which is Canada Dry.
This is the Wendigo versus the Dogman of Michigan.
Ooh, interesting.
Now, the
interesting.
Wendigo is from Eastern Canada and the United States, and it is an evil spirit. It can cause greed and hunger and causes people to murder people for him.
So it's like mind control type thing.
And he has the heart of ice and has a stench more foul than anything.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course, the Dogman of Michigan, he's pretty much a larger wolf size, man size, and we don't know. Speed of damage a little bit on cars and stuff like that. We don't know. I can see him being strong in the fight, but missing in everything else.
Yeah, I was originally going to go the Dogman of Michigan, but obviously now you've read the thing of the what was the other thing called again? Sorry.
He causes greed and hunger, and causes people to commit murder on his behalf.
So it's like, yeah, I don't think the Dogman's going to take this. I will be honest. I feel like when somebody can control like your mind and stuff, that's to me is just an advantage.
Next
all around.
level, right?
There you go, George. What about you?
I'm honestly gonna go Wendigo on this one.
Yeah.
So that's 2 for Wendigo. Did you say Wendigo as well, Canada?
Yeah, it's tough because I can see in a physical fight where it was him against him and just fist for fist, I would go Dogman. But I just think that the Dogman would never get close enough to the Wendigo to actually do any damage. So yeah, we all agree it's Wendigo, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our main event. Now, of course, we've done kids versus ghosts, children versus men. So there's one match, and this is the decider. This is decide absolute everything. Now, this is, of course, for the World Championship. It's, of course, good versus bad. Heaven versus hell.
An angel versus a demon.
Wow. Ending big Canada, aren't we?
Yes. Now, we're not naming this particular angel, and we're not naming this particular demon. It's just a angel and a demon. So who would win in this fight?
I mean, I'm just gonna say one thing, and I think this pretty much sums it all up: is heaven always wins for me, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's
like the ultimate face is that angel. He's the ultimate face character.
Yeah.
You can't get more baby face than this angel.
No, you can't. No, you can't. So here's the thing, right? When you think of like a baby's face like wrestler, who's the first person that comes to mind? Just off the topic slightly.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. Fair enough. George?
You said babyface, right?
Yep.
John Cena.
Yeah. That kind of makes sense. But George, for you, who wins between heaven and hell? I just want to add to this by saying
no judgment.
We're not judging.
No judgment.
No judgment.
You know, honestly, now no judgment on anything or anything else. Honestly, I would go probably with hell because more logic and reasoning. Now, I'm going with more logic and reasoning and everything, and in the case of not just being the total full-on heel on this, for the fact, is hell really the bad guy here?
Yeah.
Like this character that they portray?
Yeah, they are.
But are they what they make it out to be? Is the real question.
I want to expand on this because I'm kind of curious where you're going with this.
So this is kind of basically the famous example that people really like to use is basically the devil really the bad guy here in this situation. Now, yes, they do put him in situations, or is this just a thing where?
Well, what you're describing is Satanism, sir.
Is it?
Yes.
It's a good thing this is a paranormal show.
Yeah. So what you're describing is Satanism. So you're pretty much saying who.
But
in Satanism, they question who's the good guy, who's the bad guy.
But let me ask you this: so if everyone was together in heaven, and in the beginning there was just heaven, so this is heaven, and then this group of people wanted to go their own way, and they split it up to where you have heaven and then hell. And then they were doing what they sought out to be, which is what heaven taught them, or what else they thought they couldn't learn and they wanted to learn more, and that's why they split up into two.
All right. So you're going with the devil on this one. So you're going with generic demon number 7.
Fair enough.
You wish he was generic.
Canada Dry. Who wins, heaven or hell?
Oh my goodness, the world is on my show.
You better, brother.
If I choose wrong, I could end humanity here.
You'll get the deciding factor.
It's like a devil on my shoulder, an angel on the other shoulder. I don't know who to listen
Do
to.
it. Don't do it.
Oh my goodness. No. You know what Liam said? That heaven always wins. Well, let me tell you something here. There's one thing that the angel always has. He always has God on his side. So that angel is going to get that extra power to beat the demon every time. So, and new world champion, the angel.
That would have been creepy if you said
Just
devil.
the angel.
How creepy would that have been if you said the devil?
Oh, that wouldn't sound as good.
Oh, dear. Right, gentlemen, that wraps up our main event. That was
Yes.
actually that was a nice little debate. I enjoyed that.
Yes, that was a fun, lighthearted, got really intense there at the end. We had like a little miniature spiritual battle going on here for the fate of humanity. Oh my goodness. Felt like an episode of Charmed.
Yeah. Right then. So, kind of dry. What's on the show this week? Or this weekend, should we say?
We have our roundest table ever. Like, it's so round. Have you seen this round table, George?
Yes.
Very round, right?
It is rounder than a Noble Knights of the Round Table.
Very, very. So we got our good friend Kush, who's joining us. If you don't know who Kush is, why don't you know who Kush is? Anyways, we'll have Kush, and we'll have the doctor of AFW, Mr. Campbell. Mr. Campbell. He's a doctor named Mr.
Doctor named Mr.
Dr. Mr. Campbell.
Dr. Mr. I need help.
And don't forget, obviously, tomorrow is our AFW backstage. It's going to be Canada, right? It's going to be intense, right? Do you want to tell people what's going to be happening tomorrow?
You thought you thought the angel versus the demon was intense. We're talking like equal. Like this is going to be like there's going to be fire in the room. And I'm supposed to keep their hands off of each other. This is crazy. How am I gonna this is a huge task that
You're Canada flipping dry. You can do it.
You can do it.
So for people listening, it's me versus Alex Haney, who's been a thorn in my side for the past few months.
Oh,
here's my imitation of Liam whenever I'm talking to him during the week. Screw you, Haney. Screw you. Screw you, Haney. That's my Screw you, Haney.
Let's plot out this week. Screw you, Haney.
Amy, who the hell's Amy?
Amy, who the hell's Amy? Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow night, everything's gonna a showdown between me and Haney, and Canada Dry has to try and keep peace. I will be honest, it will get intense. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell you what, you bake me a pumpkin pie, I'm gonna be like slanted to your side.
I'll try baking your humble pie. I left you the message, but it kind of cut off halfway through.
What? I can't believe it. This is gonna affect things in this. Just like
it will. It will. Right then. So don't forget, you can head to effingwrestling.com. You can find all our social medias on there. No, at the bottom. There we go. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Canada Dry. We're expanding. We're getting everywhere, right?
We're everywhere. Like everywhere. You know, like when you drop something, you rolls under the table. We're under there.
You want a t-shirt? We've got plenty of t-shirt. You can head to prowrestlingtees.com/effingwrestling. You can buy a Wrestling with a Paranormal shirt. You can get yourself a
hello, lady.
Yep, which is obviously modeled by the lovely Natalia Markova. And Canada Dry, tell them about the old school Adrian Adonis.
Yes, and if you like old school wrestling, and we know you do, visit prowrestlingtees.com/Adrian Adonis.
Boom. I love it. And we've got a new collection. We've got a nice little collection coming out as well, haven't we? We've got.
Yes, I love these shirts. I love them. This is the one
you're
gonna get.
This is brilliant. I'm actually going to get this one.
So it says, "Our cult's drinks taste so good, that it covers the taste of poison.
And we've got, is it 4 different colors, I believe?
Yes, they're coming. I've got the blue blast on the way, and I got the purple drink on the way as well.
Yep. So that
Which
pretty
one
much
do you
sums
like
it
the
up.
best, George?
That blueberry blast, baby.
Oh yeah. So George is gonna get the blue blast, and he's gonna get the strawberry.
Of course, of course. So on behalf of me, the magician, George, Canada Dry, any final words?
What is the thing we say at the end of the show? Remember to just keep fighting.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking at my list here, right? So it says coat hanger, so it says scratch your back, use it as a lightning rod, go fishing, make a TV antenna, unlock your car. What the
What's
bloody
this
hell are
list
you
about?
doing?
What's this list about?
It's about things to do with a coat hanger.
Hey, that's sexy. So I'm just here because I heard that someone was going to win the lottery. Who won?
Go back and watch the show.
Oh, I got to watch it again.
Yes.
Alrighty then, let's go.
Did I not have any lines?
You had no line.